All right, we have a basic series circuit with a potentiometer acting as a variable resistor, and we are reading the analog signal of the potentiometer, which is in a range of a 10-bit signal. So we are expecting values from 0 to 1023, with 0 meaning there's no voltage and 1023 meaning that there are 5 volts. So as we at a value of 0, that means that resistance is at a maximum and we are having no voltage across the resistor. As the resistor decreases in value, we will approach 5 volts coming out, or we're a 5 volt potential across the resistor. As we can see, we have the red wire and the 5 volt pin, black wire is ground, and white wire is the analog pin. As we can see in the code, we have the setting up the code so that it runs when you press reset in the void setup here. We have the serial begin, which is at 9600 bits per second. We have the void loop, which causes the code to run continuously. We have the integer sensor value, so this is going to read the analog value at a 0 as an integer, and it is defined as sensor value, and the analog read command is what is the command to read the analog input at a 0, and after everything we always need a semicolon. Serial print ln is the reason that this code is printing in the serial monitor in a straight line or vertically instead of horizontally. Without this ln, our print would be going across the screen, and then we have a delay of half a second that is at 500 because delay is default time unit is milliseconds, so 500 milliseconds is half a second. We currently have the serial monitor open, and we can see the values change so the potentiometer, as we can see, is being turned to the right, and the analog reading is increasing, meaning that there is more electric potential across the variable resistor. And we can also show this graphically in the serial plotter as seen here. If it would like to show, it's going to be most likely, it looks like, is it on a different page? Yes it is. So as we can see, we have an analog reading that is voltage changing with time, and it is reading every half second. And so now that we hold this at a constant value, or we're at around 959ish, and we even go all the way to 1023 here, we saw that little step in our function because of the time which it read. And as we go down, we're seeing our decrease again. Most everything is in a step function kind of format as it reads the signal. And as we can see on the plotter, we're increasing in voltage with time, and then we're decreasing with voltage with time, and then we can take and try to get this signal to or this voltage to almost try to get it to follow a sinusoidal path that we would see in an alternating current instead of running a DC